Yeah, Sharif's funny because he's not really like, you don't really like hate publicly on your Twitter and Instagram and shit. You're very positive social media or whatever. But you know, like if I bring up Lil Wayne, if I bring up Lil Wayne or something.
Oh wait. Oh no, actually we're recording, man. Like yeah.
Wait, hold up. Slava says he's in the room.
Yeah, he just got here.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not a hater because honestly I think like hating is like literally pointless. And like
hold on. You hate on Lil Wayne, not in a bad way. You don't.
Yeah, if I don't like something, I don't like it. But you talking about or some like I'm not going to call you in the middle of the night like yo, Lil Wayne or shit.
Can you imagine getting that 2 a.m. call from your buddy who just wants to be like, yo, we got to talk about this Lil Wayne problem that's going on in this country? Like, yeah.
Yeah, nah. But if I'm talking about something or anything, if I don't fuck with it, I don't fuck with it. But when I say hating is corny to me, I mean the aspect of just like people who
the public shit, like the like using, yeah.
Even besides the public shit, just people who always saying some negative shit or some slick shit or like some fun, like to me, I look at all of that in like the hating aspect too. And yeah, fucking social media, I can't do that. That shit is weird. I'd rather just tweet about my own music in my own life than talk about another person's.
Yes. Okay. So, welcome to Nersey. This is yet another edition of the Nersey Guide to Ethical Hating. I'm Drew. I'm joined by my co-host Slava and Trey, as well as our producer Joe. And with us today, we have Fatboi Sharif, the Grammy-winning artist whose work you may know from collaborations with luminaries such as Maroon 5, Pitbull, Taylor Swift, Drake, Jimi Hendrix, John Leguizamo.
And the one and only, drum roll please, Terrence Howard.
Yes. I can't believe I forgot about the half-season arc.
Come on, man.
On Industry.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's good? Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, man. Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, for sure.
All right, so it's 2 a.m. You are the president. You have just realized that Lil Wayne sucks ass. You have to call Joe, your producer, with whom you have collaborated on many classic songs. What are you telling him? President Sharif.
Well, I wouldn't do that at 2 a.m. because most likely I'd be sleeping or doing something way more fun. So that would just be brought up whenever he brought him up to me again.
Okay.
Yeah. I always try to play Lil Wayne in the studio and then I'll start to get the hate.
No, I'm just like, I don't want to hear that shit. That's it. That's not hate.
What do you mean? Like you don't want to hear that shit? Like, is there an era of Lil Wayne that you dislike, or like just Lil Wayne as a concept, or are you a big Pusha T fan and you're like fuck Lil Wayne, or like yeah?
No, I just never fucked with his music. Like simple, like like yeah. So Dove making it seem way more. As you can see, that's how much he loves him. He's making it a way bigger issue than fucking. Like, yeah, I don't like that shit.
Okay. No, kind of the reason I brought it up is because I was talking about before how you're like, and I try to be, but I'm not as good at it. Is like public hating. It doesn't really come off great for a lot of artists who are just dropping rap music, even though they do it. But like I was just talking about behind the scenes, you're very open with music you do and don't like, and Lil Wayne is one of the artists you definitely do not like. You know what I mean? That's all.
Well, yeah, no. Like I said, I'm not gonna be fake. So
yeah, exactly.
If you showing me something and you like, how do you feel about this? I don't feel nothing about it. I don't think it's fucking dope. Like, but after I put that out there, we can go about our day. I'd rather listen to stuff that we both think is dope. To me, that's the fun part right there. Like,
Fair enough.
Okay, so you say you're not a hater. Like, let's say you're a constructive criticizer. What is it about Lil Wayne that, like, you think he needs to do better, or like had to do better for like years now, like 2 decades now?
No, I just was never really a fan of his music, to tell you the truth. And when shit like that, like, if I don't really fuck with it, I don't really super analyze and examine. I'm just like, it's not really doing it for me like it's doing it for other people.
Is there anything he could do?
Anything he can do.
How can Lil Wayne redeem himself in your eyes?
No, that's what I'm saying. I was never a fan of the work. So
we got to move on from Lil Wayne.
I've never seen anything about him where he could change, and it's just like, oh yeah, okay, this is cool.
Never go versus, but overall on some full like project, I never was super duper like I never gave a shit really.
Oh no, I okay, across projects, yeah, I agree. I don't think he has a classic project.
Disagree, but let's move on with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he's obviously one of the best technical rappers of our lifetimes, but like, I don't think he has a classic album. I think most of his albums need to be somewhere between like 3 to 7 7 songs shorter. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't disagree on that.
Yeah.
Would you, if Lil Wayne DM'd you and was like, "Listen, man, I love your stuff. I want to give you a free verse," would you take a free verse from Wayne? Also, this podcast is just going to be us interrogating you about Lil Wayne. We're not.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, we found our topic for the next hour and a half or so. Yeah.
No shit. I know you would.
Sharif would just forward it my way and try to do a favor for me, I think.
Right. So, I mean, like, just off the top of your head, like, since, you know, you are a musician, what do you think makes for the elements of, like, a good diss in hip hop? Or, like, another way of asking it is, like, what is, like, a good rap diss that you can, like, think of off the top of your head?
A particular song, or kind of just like the elements of it that I would be like, oh, that's I connect with it on the aspect of like, oh, that's dope type thing. Oh, you mean like, are you saying like particular diss songs?
It could be anything, honestly.
Honestly, let's go with both. Like,
yeah.
All right, so for me, I would say when it comes to a classic diss song, I'm always a fan of just the truth in the lyrics. So like just certain songs where you'll hear something and you'll be like, damn, this is exactly true, like what he's saying about this artist. Whether it's something about the style of the music he make, or maybe it's something about the fan base, or maybe it's an interaction they had that you might hear on the song 10 years ago, and then 5 years later you hear one of the artists like, yeah, that exactly happened. When we ran into each other, he was scared as hell. This and that. So, and I would say track-wise, I would say a lot of just the classic stuff. So the No Vaseline from Q, something like that. That it's kind of just like, all right. One of the facts on the song is I'm gonna talk about your manager stealing your money, which the manager was stealing their money. So it's something where you can't really be like, oh, you just saying something, you just talking, you just making shit up type thing. Like even like you have put up Pusha T before this with him and Drake. Like,
oh, you are hiding a child.
Yeah,
you are hiding a child isn't still insane, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that it's like, damn, you might rap better than me, but I'm kind of like, you might can rap better than me, or you might can sell more records than me, but I'm kind of like pulling back layers of your actual like person as a man. Like to me, those were the classic diss records once you start breaking through those walls, like for a fact.
That's like on Takeover, where Jay-Z starts doing math
Yes.
on Nas's career. And he's like, well, you've been in this 10 years, I've been in this 5 years, so let's see, how many albums is that? Let's check the scoreboard. That's devastating, because if you tell someone to check the scoreboard, you've won.
No. See? I can't even say that. Because literally, that was Jay giving his opinion on Nas's albums not being good. Because literally, Nas had like 3 albums out before that. Illmatic, classic album. It was written. Some people loved it. Some people wasn't feeling it. I Am, and then it was Illmatic. So
Yeah, he said 2.
no. But I'm saying, to me, that's more of just Jay saying some fly shit and giving an opinion. Like, oh, you got 2 whack ass albums compared to, like I said, the You Hiding the Child. Your manager stealing your money. You homeless. Like shit that you can be like, yeah, that's an actual fact. Like he said he beat the shit out of that dude, and reports came out that they actually thought he beat the shit out of that dude. Like, I like those type of disses. Like,
Y'all remember the song "Whack to Whack" by Sauce Walka?
Yes, I remember Whack to Whack. Oh, do you remember that one Sauce Walker song where he's dissing Future at the end? And
no, what?
It's not even him rapping. He's just like saying stuff. He's like, "Yo, you share a baby mama with another dude, and he's like, yeah, you ain't seen your kids in fucking 7 months." And then it's like, this is wildly specific. And then it was like, somebody was like, "Oh, this is about Future," and it's like, yeah.
I mean, the thing I love about Whack to Whack is when he just sort of roars, "How a man gonna let another man pee on him?" And then it turned out that like T.I.'s friend was really drunk in a movie theater and peed on Drake's leg.
Yeah.
Meek was the first one to put that out, and like when he and was it like, when did Whack to Whack come out?
Oh.
Back.
Because I remember when Meek and Drake were in that beef or whatever, Meek had that like return diss track that was like, and he was like, yeah, I remember when someone peed on you, and it was like, wait, it was like, I would have made an entire song about that fact if I was, yeah. And then, yeah, man.
That song was called "Wanna Know," and Drake called in a copyright strike on it because it used the Undertaker intro.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's playing 4D chess over here. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really fucking funny.
That's the most Drake thing ever. Did you see his most recent little Twitch stream?
Oh yeah, I saw that little.
That's some hater shit.
I only saw part of it. Like, who was he hating on?
Metro Boomin.
Oh, I think
tweets and deletes.
And that's what he was mad at him about?
That was one of the little shots that he sent out. It was it was a deranged.
Is he mad like Metro don't work with him enough, or like what's going on here?
I think Metro's mad at him for like other reasons. There's incredibly extensive YouTube documentaries done about this very topic that I can recommend.
It's funny.
Let's watch a full run right now on Zoom.
Sharif,
It's
what
funny.
were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, you know what I would probably say is a mixture of all of that. I would say is probably my favorite diss song ever. The Eminem Nail in the Coffin track about Benzino. Perfect diss song.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think I know that track. I gotta check it out.
Also,
Honestly, like, what are some of y'all's more favorite, like, more like recent diss tracks? Like, let's say like 1, 2, 3 years.
I have no
Radius.
idea. Like, I don't even really hear diss tracks like that.
Probably that I would probably say only that Pusha T shit is the only thing that like really made waves.
Oh, there's a Rob 49 song that's really good called Houston Girls, and in the middle of it, he's just like, "Yo, fuck Doughboy, Dope Easy, you're a bitch," and it's just like it catches you off guard. But the whole song is so good that you have to consider it a diss track. But it's really good.
Okay, I was gonna bring up Who I Smoke. It was like I forget Who I Smoke with the Vanessa Carlton fucking sample. Yeah. Also, it's a few people, and they were all going after one person. It's like, damn. First of all, nobody liked this dude. That 4 people got on the track dissing him. Yeah, but it was like the 1,000 Mile sample, and they were on a golf course.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah. And then Ken the Man has a diss track where like she's going after someone very, very specifically. Like she gets to the point, she's like, you know what, fuck your ugly ass baby too. And it was like, okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, like, she's like, who I forget. And it's one of those things where like the beat's going and it's like one of those record scratches like, who I forget. Oh yeah, fuck that ugly ass baby.
I don't know when the song.
I be playing that shit in the wine shop and like people stop and they're like, "What? Who is she talking about?" Like, yeah, I don't even know who this is, but like, yeah.
I don't know when this is from, but Mick Jenkins had a really great diss song against, I think, Vic Spencer called "Head Ass," where he just like he really goes after him, and it's like a Catronata beat. I don't know. I just remember really enjoying it. I'm looking at the lyrics. I don't know. This is not. Basically, he's just like, you're 34, you're too old. And now that I'm 34, I'm like, no, that's like the appropriate age.
And it's funny with the diss tracks too, because like, I think, Dove, I want to say me and you was talking about that the last time I was there, where I was saying I would never be like a part of none of that shit or somebody. And what me and you was talking about, yeah. Like, because I was saying, I'm like, it's cool or whatever, but I never, like, to me, I'm never, especially with another MC, I'm never getting involved in none of that. I told Dove, I'm like, yo, I would rather literally just come to your show and beat you up before I did you up.
Now I remember. Yeah, you were here with Boog Belly. Yeah.
Honestly, the best diss track. Yeah.
To me, that's better than anything I can say on the song. Just pulling you off stage when you rap.
It's more satisfying too.
Slava, you're not in the position to admit to any more crimes on recording.
I was actually going to deflect super quick and say that we forgot one of the best recent rap disses of all time, which is "Your Beard Is Weird."
Fuck that song.
What song? Who is that? I don't know what that is.
Bro, that's
MGK, Eminem diss. Like
MGK be going at people. MGK rapped at Jack Harlow because Jack Harlow said
Dude,
you've
done this bit before. You've done this bit before.
It's not a bit. I like MGK's music. Lace up.
All right, man. And back to shaving your head again. Okay. Yeah.
Let the record show Fatboi Sharif has given a thumbs down in a Roman emperor style manner to MGK.
Yeah, put him in the fucking Coliseum, man. Yeah. Make him fight 12 lions. I don't know.
Have you ever been dissed by another rapper?
No, not that I know of.
What are you gonna do when MGK disses you?
Spit on him.
Jesus Christ.
No, and it's funny because I want to say I never been this, but I want to say probably like 6 or 7 years back. I had a rap partner at the time. I was telling you about this too, Dove. And somebody he was saying somebody did step on the song. And like he sent me the song. He was like, "Yo, I think this dude talking about me." And I want to say he messaged them like on IG or something and asked him like, "I heard you say this about me," and he was like, "Dude never responded." So he was like, "Yo, if you don't respond back, then I'm gonna make a diss song about him." And I told him, I was like, "Bro, that shit is whack. Like, leave it alone. Like, that dude is nobody. Like, let's just keep doing what we doing." Like, I'm like, if you really feel that strongly about it, just see him when you see him. Like, the world only but so big. Like, so.
Nah, man, that's how Avon ended up having to deal with Marlo, man. It was like, yeah, you know.
Right. So,
Him.
long story short,
It's like, yo, he's small fish. He ain't nothing. And the next thing you know, like, yeah, you're at war.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, next thing, so my dude does the diss track, but like I told him, it wasn't, nothing ever came from it. The diss track was just out. And I'm like, yo, cool, dope joint. But I'm just like, bro, literally, if you really want to see if he got an issue with you, just be like, yo, we having this show tonight. Come to this show and we can talk. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you,
that age is better. That age is better than a mediocre song.
Yeah.
Not even the song can be fucking great, but like I said, I like real life shit. So if you diss me on a song, say whatever. Literally, I'd rather just come to your show and just strip you naked at your show in front of all your fans. Literally, you can't make a song after that. The song part is over.
No, you can, but you're gonna have to have your dick out the whole time, and like, yeah, because that's who you are now. Yeah.
Like, not taking it nothing past music, but I'm just saying, like, because a lot of it's like if it's all in the sport of just us doing shit and this is or whatever, but sometimes shit go overboard. So like, when stuff go overboard, you got to kind of nip it in the bud quick, like.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, I think especially in sort of like mainstream rap world, a lot of things are like, it's very like pro wrestling like, and you know, a diss track is often just like you're cutting a promo. Like the game will just like, he'll just like go down like a list, the Wikipedia list of rappers, and like diss all of them until one of them responds. And then he's like, ah, yes, a beef.
Kind of smart.
It's working for him.
Yo, what's some of your favorite beef songs or different incidents?
I think there's no.
T-shirts and buttons.
I don't remember that one.
That was not bad, but you can't like keep listening to it. It's not like a catchy song.
What about Fuck Kevin Durant?
Yeah, Lil B has some of the best diss tracks. Yeah.
Kevin Durant's a great song. I don't think there's a clear winner in Ether versus Takedown. What is it? Takeover?
There's
no clear winner for me in that. I think those two really good songs.
Man, what song is he covering?
The LP Soul diss is good.
Brown paper bag is fuck Kevin Durant.
Thank you. Brown paper bag.
Also, I think like fucking Takeover is just the superior track.
I hear you. And the age I was when I heard those songs, there's no way for me to pick a winner. I love them both so much that it's just I could listen to both.
I did re-listen to both over COVID, and I was like, yeah, Nas was just being mean. Jay-Z was stating facts, so like, yeah, that's one of those things. Yeah.
So you take it one verse over 4 verses with an entire hook and its intro and all of that.
Yeah, man, it was what you were talking about, man. It's more devastating. Like, yeah, here's the thing. Nas was clearly in his feelings when he made Ether, and Jay-Z was just like, oh, let me just like throw some casual shit at you. And like, yeah, one dude was very, very mad on track, and the other dude was just like, okay, I don't care that much, but I will address this. And I think that's really good hate and shit, where it's just like, I don't really care, but this sucks. Yeah.
I love it.
And I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this shit because I got other stuff to do. Yeah, but like Nas definitely spent like 5 days on those verses.
Nah, he was going He was going crazy on that.
Yeah, I didn't say it was a bad song. I'm just saying, like, as a better diss track, it was like, yeah, man, it was Takeover. Yeah.
If you want to hear a good diss song, LP has a good diss song about this guy named Soul. I think that beef is squashed or whatever. It's ancient, but
yeah, it's like Eminem song.
Yeah, but he's really good at making it a diss song.
Yeah,
like I've met Soul.
Yo, can we talk about how Eminem's mom didn't even respond once?
Yeah, neither did Kim.
No, the funny, did you hear the Eminem Mom, I'm Sorry song?
No.
Oh, clean out my closet.
No. It's a song from a new album. It's called.
All right, bro. I haven't listened to Eminem albums since like fucking 2008, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Headlights. It's basically him saying that he's sorry for all of the bullshit he was saying when he was immature, and he.
I got a theory I haven't quite figured out yet, but I think like Eminem is part of the reason we have like Elon Musk stands, and I can't really like explain it fully, but like I do think like there's some kind of line between the two.
Trey, did you know that on his latest album, Eminem made a song from the perspective of Stephen Paddock, the Las Vegas shooter?
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
That's insane.
Does that help your theory?
Yeah, it does actually. It really fucking does actually.
That's funny.
All right, Sharif.
Are you making that up? Like,
No, I swear to God, it's really good. It's really good.
wait, that's true?
Yeah, I know the exact song and the album he talking about. It was like a single.
That was a single?
Yeah.
There's a video for it.
They were playing that on the radio?
There's a video for it. It wasn't like
What?
Yeah.
Somebody spent like $2 million making an Eminem video about the Vegas shooter.
Yeah.
For a
Detail
fact.
too.
All right, man.
It's called art.
You know, yeah, you know what? You're right. It is. Yeah.
It's the first true crime rap.
No, that would be Who Killed It by Nas, where he raps as like a gumshoe. It's the song after Hip Hop Is Dead on the album Hip Hop Is Dead.
Oh my God, you're right. See?
Nah, wouldn't that be regular? I thought it's the Regulators.
Regulator's a good song, man.
Yeah, and that is true crime.
Sharif is just
He's
downing.
What, to Regulators too?
No, not to Regulators.
The Nas joint.
The one where he's
song
going,
was-
nah, see?
Yeah, he did do that.
I mean, Nas got some definite. He's got some like MFA creative writing, like
Idaho
get
workshop.
bad comments from your cohort style experiments in his catalog. All right, what's the worst song you've ever made?
I can't even fucking answer that. Like, the fuck? 9 times out of 10, it didn't get made. So, because I'm not one of those people who literally release everything I record. So, yeah. I'm not a fan of that. Like, to me, you record a lot of stuff and then you kind of know what the special joints is and you punch them down like that. Yeah.
I mean, like, I've like gone through periods of my life where I was like a freelance writer, like full time, and so I have a lot of experience writing the worst article I've ever written. But most of those are like, I need money, and if I don't put this out, I don't get money. So I think that's also like a good position to be in, where you're like, I'm an artist. I'm not like, I'm only putting out good shit.
Yeah, because you know how strong it is when you make it. So if you write it, record it, listen back to it, and it's not really making you go crazy, like the song could be dope, but it's just like, it don't need to come out. I can do something else.
Like, is that how like some people get themselves in trouble? Because like you hear about some artists in interviews who are like, they answer this question and they answer with like one of their most popular songs, like how the Clips hates doing Last Time, and they're like, yo, unless it's in the contract, we will not perform that song. Yeah, it was like I hate that beat. It's like I fucking hate that sound. Like, why did Pharrell put that in the song? Like, I fucking hate that song. Like,
well, no, I think that's different for the aspect of just like, you might be tired of doing that song where it's like, oh shit, this is my popular song, I gotta do it.
Nah, I think they were. I can't speak for them, but I think they were hating. There was like, I don't know. I think we just like recorded that song as a compromise or whatever.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And it was like, yeah, I think they just like legitimately hate that song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
like,
I never seen him do it live, so you might be right.
how many times you seen him live?
Nah, that's like twice.
Right, I mean, that's enough times to not see them do one of their most popular songs. Yeah, but yeah, like in a way, like is Compromise kind of like a vehicle to hating? Like when you have to do things you don't really want to do, but you're like, this would be good just for like the relationship or like me being able to work with this person dying. Like,
Nah, I think because to me, like if you hate it, you're not gonna do it. To me, compromise, like as artists, we compromise a lot. So even with just doing the album, me and Dove, we made the album, and we both had different track lists. Then, all right, let me see what your song. Okay, how about I put this song over this song? Oh, that you don't think that's how this go? All right, how about we tried it? Like different things all the time as artists, like, but just I don't think me and Dove was on some like I hate this, you don't hate it. Let's put it out. Type of shit.
I mean, Dove slash Joe. Have you ever had an experience as a producer where you're like, oh man, I love this beat. I have given it to an artist who I believe will do it justice, and then they give it back, and you're like, tug at the collar.
Not in a long time, but certainly when I was younger, yeah. And I can't remember specifics, but I can certainly remember the feeling because you just kind of hope that there's some version of it not getting finished and not coming out, you know? And like there's ways to like kind of push that, making sure it doesn't come out like, oh, I lost the stems, oh, I still haven't mixed it, or you just start ignoring that
I
artist.
accidentally
But,
sampled
like,
the Beatles.
yeah, I see. Yeah, like you
Nah,
know.
but sometimes, to me, depending on the relationship with the person, or sometimes you just got to be like, yo, that shit whack. Do that shit over. Like, I think you can do something better to it. Like, nah, 'cause as artists, everybody want to have an ego and shit. And I'm just kind of like, nah, bro, like, it's cool, but you can do something different to it. You can do something better with it. Like,
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've like really been like, oh no.
When you're doing a track with somebody, Sharif, and like, do you feel like a sense of competition ever? Like, all right, I have to like make sure that my verse is like on par or better than theirs or anything like that?
yeah, to me, it's always about complimenting the song and making it the best song. So even like when people reach out for features and stuff, I always want to hear what they got first. All right, cool. I'm gonna make something that go what you got, but put my own style on it to make it a complete experience for the listener, like on both ends. Vice versa, when I'm doing a feature for somebody for their project, I'll always, all right, what's the vibe of this? Okay, we doing this. All right, word. And sometimes I might send 2 or 3 different versions, like which one of these you like out of this, and this type thing, like, and put it together like that.
And sort of like when you're writing for your own music, like how does that start? Do you like say, okay, I want to write a song about this, or do you have like a bar in your head and you kind of build out from there? Like, yeah.
For me, it starts with the beat. So usually I'll get a beat and I'll take it home and sleep to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put it like on the speakers of my crib and sleep through it overnight. So I'll put it on repeat for like 6-7 hours at night. I'll do that for a few days. After that, usually when I'm sleeping, I'll dream of the beat. So I'll get certain colors and shapes in my head of what the music is saying. And then from that, it's kind of just like, all right, how can I put these shapes and colors into these words? All right, how can I put these words into this expression the way the beat making me feel? And kind of craft it out like that. And then sometimes I might switch it where I'll do the same thing, listen to the beat, and I'll write a short story for a beat. So beat might be literally painting the whole picture for me that I'll write out and be like, all right, how can I make these lyrics speak this story? But not having be the same thing as the story type thing. Like,
super fascinating. And that's a much better answer than my whack ass question deserved.
Nah, it was a dope question. I'll fuck with it.
Thank you. I mean, no, I like to think about process. Like,
I'm really glad I went to the bathroom during this. Okay.
Slava, when he was locked up, he wrote a book, and he was telling me that he would like write the pages, like hand write them on paper, and then go to the computer and type them up. And I was actually writing a book myself at the time, and I borrowed that technique from him, and it worked out really well.
Yeah, no, hell yeah.
Do you still have your pages, Drew?
I have some of them. I threw others of them out. Like Emily and I, they were in like a set of drawers that in a room that Emily and I were like, all right, we have to like clean this fucking room up because it's not finished. We've lived in this house for like a year, and I was just like throwing away shit willy-nilly, and like half the book is gone.
Oh shit.
Sharif, do you write anything down, and if like on paper?
It's funny. I was super duper like only wrote in notebooks and stuff to probably like 6 years ago. And it happened, I was on the way to the studio to record a feature for somebody. And I was going to write when I got to the studio. But halfway to the studio, literally the whole idea of the song came in my head. And I was like, damn, I'm going to forget this shit if I don't write it in song. So I wrote that in my phone, and from it, I just kept it in quotes.
I mean, that's cool though. Like, I feel like writing in your phone versus by hand versus on a computer, they like trigger different brain pathways or something.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely about to get back into, I want to go back to writing it, and I want to write it in notebooks and write it in phones now. Like, I want to go from the book to the phone, just to kind of.
What's your handwriting like?
Okay, decent. Not the great.
Is it one of those things where it's like only you can read it, or like it's widely legible? Okay.
Oh no. Yeah.
Do you write print or cursive?
Print.
When you're writing by hand, do you do print or cursive?
Yeah, print.
Print. Okay.
All caps?
Nah.
Okay. I started doing all caps. It's more fun.
But yeah, like I was about to ask Slava, like, do you do all caps?
I do all caps. Yeah, it's way more fun.
Okay.
You're already writing. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did do when I wrote the notebooks. I would write it in different colored pens and markers to kind of have different emotions. So
Really?
if I would,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
That's a good idea.
yeah. So if I'm writing something that's a little more calmer, that might be a blue or purple. Something that's a little more aggressive, that'll be a gray or red. And I can kind of just mentally take my brain in before the words even come out, just by seeing it on the paper type thing. Right.
Interesting.
Okay, so I missed a
that's
dumb
like
question. So I'm gonna ask a dumb question real quick. Like, did you have several different colored pens, or did you have one of those pens that's like green, red, black, blue, like around the whole thing, and you push one down, and then like, yeah.
Oh no, it's different. Different mark pens.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was like, I feel like that was like a status symbol in elementary school.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like
I could do
that with
my
rare
own
fogs.
test. Yeah, I could like do my own test, and like when we're doing like grading each other's work or whatever, I could just not even have to switch pens. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna punish you with the sword I slayed you with, or whatever. Yeah.
Sharif, you're from Jersey, right?
Yeah.
What part of Jersey?
Broadway. That's like
Broadway.
about Union County. So that's like 30 minutes from Newark, like 45 minutes from New York driving.
Okay. Who's the best New Jersey rapper?
I can't really break it down to one because it's a lot of different styles and techniques out of Jersey that we always had from back in the day till now. And even just certain sections, like if you with more Essex County wise, those MCs got a totally different style and vocabulary than somebody from South Jersey when you get closer to Philly. So it's always dope, just the different school of Jersey MCs and the different styles you'll hear.
Redman is definitely one of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah.
Yeah, Red is definitely.
I'm not super well versed in Jersey rap, but like I was about to say, like, Redman is.
Red is definitely one of the top tier ones up there for a fact.
Yeah. I mean, I really like on the contemporary tip, I really like the shit that's going on in Newark with like Bandman Rill and MC Vert, his like producer right now. That stuff is like I think like really pushing boundaries and shit, both like sonically and in terms of like, I don't know, Bandman Rill, just really good rapper.
Yeah, North.
I'm look this up.
It's like
Also, all the kids who are like rapping over like the fucking Jersey and Philly club music stuff.
yeah, that's Bandman Rill.
Yeah. Now I'm also talking about like Zasosa and fucking what's his name, D Sturdy.
Oh, those guys are Philly, but their producer is this guy named DJ Crazy, who's like right across the water in Jersey.
Yeah, well that makes it Jersey stuff.
True.
Sorry.
True fact stated.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Just because you put Brooklyn on the front of it doesn't make it UK drill. Or it doesn't not make it UK drill. It's all Yeah, this is the one time I will give credit to England for everything or anything. Yeah. And soccer, like that's cool, but like
How do you feel about soccer?
There's an entire episode about this where I feel about soccer. Sharif, what do you feel about soccer? Yeah.
No, funny thing, I used to fuck with soccer heavy in school. I used to let him play fucking soccer. Besides, sitting there, haven't super been tapped in with it. I've obviously seen a couple games here and there, but that's mostly it.
You watch like the World Cup final when it comes on?
Nah. I'll see it if I'm out somewhere, like at a bar or a strip club and that shit on. But
if you're soccer on at the strip club, you're there way too early.
I've watched soccer at a strip club before.
At night?
No, this was like the 2010 World Cup and U.S. England was playing, and I was back home in D.C. So like they had a show in the Union Square, but it was like 110 degrees outside. So we watched like the first half, and then we tried like going finding a bar where this was like close to Georgetown. So we went and like found a bar. I forget the name of it, but it was the only one that wasn't open for it, and they just had the game on. And there was like the opening shift stripping while we were sitting there like trying to eat wings and watch the World Cup.
Oh my God.
There was also a huge altercation about like one of the dancers ate one of the other dancers' chicken tenders.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which she shouldn't have done that. And the one who was mad was justified. But like, I was also trying to watch the game, and they were like, people holding them back. They were screaming at each other. Like, yeah.
Seems like that's funny because I've seen strip club fights before, but I never seen them with the actual dancers over food products. So that's the first.
Oh, bro, this was like this match might have started at like noon. Like, yeah, this was early in the day. Nobody wants to be up that early doing anything in a strip club. Not like working, not eating, not watching the World Cup. But we're all there because circumstances led us there.
No, I feel like
Yeah. Yeah, this is speaking of hating, let's talk about capitalism for a minute. Yeah. But nah, it's one of my favorite soccer watching experiences, and I've had a bunch of them. And yeah, man, that girl was right to be mad about her chicken tenders getting ate.
Nah, I would have had to. If I was her, I would have had to choke her out. I'm like, you owe me some fucking chicken, goddammit.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know for a fact that was the girl who ate her tenders. She just assumed it was her.
Oh,
And I think there was some prior beef there.
Intuition.
No, because like, okay, personally, and I can say this now because it's like a decade down the line. I saw that plate come out. I did not see anyone else approach it and eat a chicken tender.
oh man.
And I just assumed because I was watching the game and I didn't notice or whatever, but like I also just did not see anybody walk up and eat that tender. That shit was sitting out there for like 3 minutes before she got to it. And then she ate one and was like, wait, who the fuck ate my tender? So like, yeah.
So you're like, this is like the fucking JFK assassination of intra-stripper brawls at a strip club.
I mean, like, yeah, now that you put it that way, it might be.
You're Zapruder over here.
Okay.
There was another chicken. The chicken tender itself was on the grassy knoll.
It was a babushka lady. Like, yeah. It's like JFK just had the music banging so hard. He was like, I just want Dallas to hear all of this. I want Dallas to know who UGK is. Like, yeah, just put this fucking, yeah.
You think Tony Soprano ever listened to like Redman?
Of course. Where he used to drop AJ off.
Yeah. AJ had him listening to some shit, dude. Like, yeah.
He was like, let me hear what's influencing the youth nowadays.
Tony Soprano heard Lil Wayne before most people heard Lil Wayne. Like, yeah.
Probably so. On his way to cheat on Carmella. He like, turn on live. I want to hear this shit.
What was the name of that strip club they owned?
Oh, the Bada Bing? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Tony Soprano heard a lot of shit. Yeah. Tony Soprano's probably got like some shadow money and back that ass up. Wait,
That's actually,
yeah.
That's where Lil Wayne got bling bling from. He went to Tony Soprano's strip club. He's like, I'm fucking put an L in that word. That's mine now.
Okay, first of all, it's on the BG album. It's BG's fucking song, and Lil Wayne is only on that song because Turk was originally on it. And the day was supposed to shoot the video, Turk was doing drugs in the projects, and they couldn't get a hold of him. So they're like, Wayne, we need you to just like do this real quick, and it just became iconic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's like, yeah.
Hell yeah. I guess.
Lil Wayne was shark in the water, smelled some blood, and took it.
Hell yeah.
And, yeah.
I guess Turk and heroin 0, Lil Wayne 1.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing about being the youngest person in the group. You just gotta wait everybody else out. They're gonna like hit adolescence. They're gonna get into some shit, and then you slide in there, and you're like, I'm still young enough to be like uncorrupted.
Well, relatively.
Is that Hayden?
Nah, you gotta play your position. Or so.
Okay.
No. Hayden would be if the morning of the shoot, Wayne pulled up to Turk.
You gave Turk the heroin. Yeah.
I was gonna say Hayden is Wayne pulling up your Turk. I got some grade A, them Carol shit.
Yeah, I got that dog food, bro. Like, yeah, Purina. Like, yeah.
Even to him, he called Birdman, yo, Turkey in his sleep. What's good with the video shoot? I can come down. I'm right down the street. Oh, you can make it? Oh, that's dope. And the rest is history.
Okay. We know for a fact Wayne did not give Turk the. Okay. I'm just making sure.
So playing your position is good, but telling someone to play their position is hating.
Well, I mean, it depends on what their position is. Like, if their position is like
Nobody
guys
who's
who
told
eat
to play
shit.
their position, yeah. Nobody who's told that has a good position.
What's the difference between just be a weed carrier versus like shut up and dribble?
I mean, I guess speaking of that, and this is also sort of a question for Joe. Part of like the Fatboi Sharif world on your album with Steel Tip Dove, who is of course in the studio. I wish we had a Drink Champs button that we could push for something like this. Part of like that is like music videos where it's like you are performing the song and Joe is like sitting there, and one he's like on some stairs behind you, and then in another you're standing on a bridge and Joe's like on some rocks below the bridge.
Yeah.
How do you guys work that out? Like, who's standing where?
I listen to the video director.
Okay.
And just feel uncomfortable no matter where I'm standing. But the project was so strong, and Sharif loves being in videos, so I wanted to join. I was easily convinced to be in these couple of videos, although I'm not usually used to it.
He be frying on the videos.
Yeah, Joe, you don't want to be Diddy?
I do not.
No.
You don't want to be the producer all up in the videos?
Have never been.
It worked out well for Birdman, you know? Like, yeah.
No, because Dove, I'm just picturing you with that type of personality now. Like, just showing up with like an open see-through shirt and having on like shiny ass gold pants dancing in the video. I would be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you should try that.
Big ass dove tatted across his chest, and like,
Six figures and up for that.
Do it for one video, Dove. I'm telling you.
Find someone with the budget, and we can make it happen.
The whole life will change. I'm telling you.
Exactly. Find someone with the budget, then we'll make it happen.
All right, I want it. I got you.
Okay, that might be the first Nersey GoFundMe. Is that we
6 figures and up.
Yeah, a guy wanted to make a potato salad, and he had like a $9 GoFundMe, and that shit raised like $1 million. So we can find the budget for this.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he had to throw a potato salad festival so that they would release the funds. So like, because it legit looked like money laundering. Yeah.
How do you come up with like your dances in the music videos and also live? Do you have a set of moves that you go to, or is it spontaneous?
Wait, say it one more time. My bad.
How do you come up with your dances in the music videos and like sort of dance moves, emotive, going like stuff like that?
No, it's literally kind of all just naturally come, really, depending on how the vibe of the music and the soul at the time. I kind of let it just take over from there.
Okay.
The stage shows, yeah.
I ask because we had the rapper Jimmy Prime from Toronto on recently, and he told us that he beat Justin Bieber in a dance-off.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I was trying to like stoke a dance-off between y'all two.
Why'd you say like, damn, that's fire, like you don't believe that happened?
Because now that he said that, I want to have a dance battle with Chris Brown and let's see what happens.
Okay, pay-per-view.
See, let's start the GoFundMe for that. We do the Chris.
Yeah, for sure.
The money we make from the Chris Brown, we'll do the Dove Diddy Combs shit.
Do you think it's harder to win a dance battle than a rap battle?
Yeah, probably so.
Like you personally.
Oh, if I was in a dance battle?
Like, yeah, like which one would you have to prepare more for if you knew you had to do both tomorrow?
The dance battle probably. Because I would want to do shit like walk on top of people's shoulders and have people pick me up at a certain part of the dance battle.
What?
Like Cirque du Soleil shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want it to be some Moulin Rouge shit.
A flash mob.
Oh, like Pink does at her concerts with the ribbons.
Yeah. So I would want to do something spectacular. So I would need a minute to put all of that together.
Wait, you said run on people's shoulders, like in what context?
No, just like have one piece of the song where people just pick me up and I stand on their shoulders. Then they put me back down. Then I slide on some water. I'm telling you.
Oh, like Omarion. Yeah, Omarion style.
Yeah, for a fact.
What about the Miguel jump? Do you think you would do that?
I would want to do something different because he did it already. So.
Well, I don't mean like actually completing it, not like almost killing somebody.
Whose jump? What?
Miguel.
He pinned that poor girl's neck to the barricade.
Yeah, it was
Astral World, but worse.
It's like something they don't do in the WWE because they're like, this is too dangerous, and he accidentally did it. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, probably be the same effect for me too.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like actually clearing it though. Like, would you want to attempt the Miguel jump and like actually clear it?
Not really.
Okay. All right.
Sharif, have you ever rapped something that someone thought was a diss?
Oh, nah.
Like you've never been misconstrued, have you?
No.
Just construed?
Nah.
So you've never had like a cannabis LL situation?
Hell no. Cause something like that, and nah, not at all. To tell you the truth,
Was one of those a mistake?
Yeah, I never
Misconstrue?
Say it again?
Was one of those a misconstrue? A miscommunication? Cannabis and...
Yeah. Yeah, it was on 4321 or 1234, I forget which, but like, yeah, cannabis. Yeah. Or do you want to say it? Because you're the guest.
Oh no. I would just said it was 4321.
Okay, yeah. It was like a thing where Cannabis, I think, like begins his verse by ad-libbing like, yo, let me grab that mic on your arm, because LL Cool J has like a mic tattooed on his arm.
Okay, yeah.
And LL Cool J like heard this and was like, oh man, I'm being dissed by Cannabis. And so he like re-records his verse to just like eviscerate Cannabis, and then I think takes Cannabis off the song.
Jesus.
Okay.
That happened. Questlove. It was like kind of an. Questlove told a story on the new podcast he's doing with Open Mike Eagle about how Biggie thought the Roots dissed him by accident because they used certain words in a song.
Damn.
And like, yeah, there's he tells a crazy story about how Diddy actually came to a show and like they went all in a room to talk it out and stuff. Like it was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Questlove would have beat the shit out of Diddy.
Questlove didn't seem to think so at the time.
Yeah.
The way he tells the story.
Well, no, because Diddy don't fight fair.
And he had a crew with him.
You can tell Diddy does not fight fair. But he allegedly tried to assassinate Kid Cudi.
I would say he definitely would have had a bomb in his drum set, but
yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Right.
Also, that's the funniest hating I've ever heard. Is just like Diddy hating on Kid Cudi to the point it's like, oh yeah, this is how some world wars almost started. I'm gonna fucking
Crazy.
Nah, yeah, that's other shit. Because I'm picturing, even just like in a situation like I'm thinking of, if I'm dating a girl and she leave me for another dude. In my head, I'm like, once I'm away from that girl, I'm not even thinking of the stuff that it takes to hit. Like, I'm about to make a bomb, put that shit in the fucking car. It's like, yo, I'm not even fucking this chick no more.
Also, he didn't. No. He didn't do it himself. So he paid somebody. He went down to Brighton Beach or some shit, and like, yeah, I got a dude from down there who's just like, oh yes, I know bombs, and yeah.
So you're saying Diddy was a hater?
If you're bombing somebody's car and like,
it's hater shit.
Yeah, that's hater shit, man.
Yeah, nah, definitely hater shit. See, that's what I'm saying. To me, that's the epitome of hater shit. Somebody said something about me on a song, I'm sure Cuddy would be like, diss me all you want, just don't fucking blow up my car, bro. Damn.
Yeah, that's traumatizing. Every time he like goes to turn his car on now, he's thinking maybe
flinching.
No, Cuddy only has like the fucking like key fob that has like the push start on it, so, like from a radius away. Like he's like, nah, I'm not taking a chance.
He's starting it like that.
No, but the craziest shit with that is, imagine like, in my head, I'm thinking, how further could the person go? So the next thing is, damn, he might blow my fucking house up when I'm asleep. You never know, like, type shit. Like, it can get crazier.
The thing is, like, they never said what kind of bomb it was. So maybe it was like glitter.
It was a bomb. No. If it was a glitter bomb, they would have said it was a glitter bomb. It was a bomb.
I mean, that's fucking. That's
also insane. When's the last time you heard about like someone's car getting bombed?
I mean, I watched Casino like 3 months ago.
What year did Casino come out?
Like
and what year was
6?
and what year was it based in?
Yo, you know that's where Diddy got the idea too.
You watch Casino?
Yeah. Actually, I believe that.
Oh my god, that's really crazy.
It didn't work in Casino. Like,
it didn't work in real life either.
Yeah.
An entire movie happens while Robert De Niro's flying through the air, and then he like wakes up and he's working at a track.
And then he made Man on the Moon 3.
Then maybe that's why Kid Cudi made his acoustic album.
Maybe that's
you know how many people see something happen and they're like, oh, that's a good idea, but I would do it this way so it didn't fail, and then they fail too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely believe that Diddy watched Casino and fucking that was his inspiration for trying to assassinate Kid Cudi. And yes, it was an assassination attempt.
Sharif, you're really into Kubrick, right?
Yeah, hit his shit. That's the man right there.
Yeah.
What's your top three Kubrick?
Me personally, I'll do Eyes Wide Shut, Shining, and I either want to say Full Metal Jacket or 2001. But
that's strong either way.
No, man, I take that back. Take out.
Okay.
Take out Full Metal and put 2001.
All right.
And then,
okay.
So Full Metal's on the bottom.
Yeah, is that in order, or is that just like your top three?
That's my order.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with that.
I would say Clockwork and Clockwork and Full Metal Jacket is honorable mentions right there. Like, my one is Eyes Wide Shut. Funny thing.
Eyes Wide Shut is by far my favorite Kubrick. Like, it's just so fucking funny.
It's fucking weird.
What, that one scene when Tom Cruise just walking down the street and goddamn they push him into the car and start calling him slurs or
I'll tell you the craziest part of that damn movie. The random ass shit when he go inside of the fucking store and that Chinese guy in there with that girl. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
no, because the funniest thing is Kubrick made them do those scenes like 50 times each.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I gotta call him the F word again, like when I'm pushing him to a car, or it's like no, but with more force,
Crazy.
Yeah, Yeah, and Heat, when they made Al Pacino do like the great ass line like 37 times, like, yeah, that. Yeah, directors are fucking psychos, man. Like, if you want to talk about some hating. No, I think it was Al Pacino said, like, yo, they made me do that line 37 times, and the 37th take is the one they took. And
screamed it?
Yeah, because he was so fed up. He was like, okay, fine, I'll fucking do it. And he was like, great ass!
I forgot who I heard is like the hardest director to work with that type of shit. I want to say it might be Kubrick. Because even...
yeah, because you made people do all of it a lot. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was cold as hell outside, man. Yeah, and then he had him out there doing The Shining, yeah.
Yeah, no, for a fact. That's what, like, because even like Shelley Duvall, when she was playing Wendy, she was saying like she was crying at the end of it because she had to go so crazy and get into that role, and he was being hard on her and shit. I'm like, Jesus. But that's what made the magic come across on screen, so can't hate on it.
I mean, like, if we're talking about, you know, Workers United and stuff, like, we probably can talk about that, but that's another thing. That was the 70s. I wasn't alive yet. I couldn't do shit about it, but, like, yeah. I'm not gonna hate on it because, like, they are terrific movies, but we probably can talk about the methods by which these achievements were gained. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, so let me ask you this then. If you saying that, to me, like, if you on the movie set, how far do you think you could? How much you think you can deal with from the director before you would mentally just be like, all right, I had enough of it, or are you just on some like?
Got to get the job done.
No, honestly, man, like, because it was never my life dream to be an actor on a major movie set, but like, I feel like if I got to this actor at this point and I had been at least like 2 movies that were big enough, I could be like, man, fuck this, man. I made enough money. Let me go open like a fucking McDonald's franchise, and I'll just do that from now on. Like, yeah. And then I'll make that 3 McDonald's franchises because I got the self back. Like, yeah, I'm a bet on myself. Like, yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking, because I'm like, damn, it's different if you really wanted to do that since you was like 3 years old compared to like randomly just going to a movie audition, like, oh, you're hired, come back in the morning. And it's like, oh, shit. I never wanted to do this, but I tried my luck and I got.
And then Martin Scorsese's like, you know what? I've never seen charisma like that. Put him in, take Leo out. We're putting this guy in. It's like, okay. Like, yeah. So, yeah.
I was in a documentary that's coming out like next year or year after, and after the interview, they had me like read something that I'd written, and the interviewer was also the director, and so he suddenly switches into director mode, and like he makes me read it once, and I'm like, all right, I didn't trip over my words, great, and he's like, oh yeah, we got to do it again. And then I do it again, and I'm suddenly like, I'm furious. How is this happening? And then I do it the 3rd time, and he's like, that one's the good one. You were performing it the other 2 times, but then this time you were just reading. And I was like, oh, he made me do it multiple times in like the Kubrick way to like fuck with me in order to get the thing he wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're doing like a music video, like how much of that do you get from the director?
No, it's funny you say that. I was going to say, like, because we were talking about just like different director methods and stuff like that. I kind of put that onto myself. So like, literally, like, I'll record demos and I'll learn them word for word like a year early, just to kind of make myself know it early and be able to always spit it fluidly and do it without no stumbles, no mixes. So I do the same thing with videos. Like, if I'm shooting a video for a song, I know it like the back of my hand. I'm not really shooting a video for a song that I have to learn, or I might not know it the way I know every part of the video I want to do when I'm going to the director. So it's really just like, yo, I want to shoot this. I want to wear this. I want to capture this. I want to capture that. and the director bring their element to it and enhance the idea.
How is Joe's sitting on stairs?
He was a natural. He was a natural. I couldn't ask for nobody different. He was like he was a regular Harvey Keitel out there on the screen.
And Sharif would tell me, "Do it for the art, man. Do it for the art," and I would go in and I would do it.
You did a good job, man.
Thanks, man.
Like, I don't know. I feel like if I had that job, I'd be like looking all over the place. I'd be like blinking too much. I'd be fidgeting. And like, yeah.
Nah, I think you would have been great. It's got, like I said, it's kind of just on some natural vibe out shit. So it was kind of that vibe. It wasn't really we're shooting a video type of vibe. It was kind of more just we another day in the office. Like we do what we're supposed to do type thing.
I mean, both Slava and Trey have they hosted videos for Vice. I didn't because my boss told me literally that I blinked too much.
You hosted one. You hosted the Kiza one.
I hosted one where I had to learn a choreographed dance. But wait,
which one was this?
Kaiza?
Let me see if it's still online.
I watch it every Friday, buddy. Of course it's online.
I mean, she's
Oh, here goes Mr. Dark Web over here about to.
I got the mechanical keyboard. All right, great. I am not in the thumbnail. I'm just gonna send this to the chat.
Hey, listen, according to newsghana.com, Drew is bad at dancing. Kaiza, on the other hand, is very good at dancing.
News Ghana cooked you.
Yeah, they got your ass, buddy.
News Ghana cooked you, like as if you're like the only Drew, and it's like who's bad at dancing, by the way, because there's a bunch of Drews. But it's like if somebody said like, "Oh, Drew, he's bad at dancing," the entire world knows you're bad at dancing, man. They fried your ass. Nersey ethical guy to hate him, baby. Yeah. Pull this up right now.
Oh,
yeah.
So they not only that, they went on to describe it as self-conscious flailing.
What?
Oh.
Ghana.
You're just making this up.
It's in the chat,
no.
bro.
This is exactly what this says.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, on the Stanley Kubrick thing, do you think we landed on the moon for real, or do you think we faked that, Sharif? And by we, I mean America.
What you think about it?
I think it was fake. I think Kubrick filmed it. I think they had been to the moon since, but that one time they faked it.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you.
And you know how I know that? The carpet in The Shining.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, have you seen that documentary, like Room 537 or whatever?
Yeah, I seen it on Shudder. I want to say it's on Shudder.
Yeah.
That's all the proof you need.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's on Shudder, it's
definitely
facts.
true.
Yeah. Do you know about the Eyes Wide Shut conspiracy theory?
The Illuminati type shit?
Yeah, the Illuminati killed Kubrick for Eyes Wide Shut. Okay,
yeah. Yeah, that been going around for years.
Wait,
how do you feel about that one?
That's fucked up. Why would Jay-Z do that?
Wow. Imagine if that information came out tomorrow morning randomly.
Oh my, yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so
nothing would happen.
There were black people in it.
No, it would be hot. It would be hot news at the time. I'm saying, obviously, it wouldn't be like, oh shit, the FBI is coming to take him to jail. But I'm just picturing somebody getting set up and they just giving that out as information. Like, you know what? I'll tell you all of the dark secrets of Hollywood. Jay-Z got
I mean, we have a Illuminati for like a bunch of agricultural industries, so like I don't know why we wouldn't have an Illuminati in general. And also, why do you hate them?
Yeah. No.
Like, you're just not even gonna talk about it.
Do you ever freestyle?
Yeah, that's literally how I came up. Like when I first started writing, freestyling all. Yeah, for a fact.
Same.
I 2 years of just writing and stuff. You do it less sometimes, but I definitely still like to keep at it and freestyle whenever I get a chance. Here it is, for a fact.
We want to end this off by doing the first and probably only ever Nersey freestyle, and or a freestyle battle with Slava, who.
No, definitely the latter. Definitely the latter.
Let me pull up my bars on newsghana.com.
Nah, you see, it gotta be natural. It can't be pre-planted.
I'm just rapping the headlines on newsghana.com. It's up to me to deliver it in a clever way. You know.
Also have you also have that video of like the accidental Bronson. Yeah, I think it's like that's kind of an accidental Bronson. Like, yeah. I get my freestyles from News Ghana online. Like, yeah.
Oh, I cannot be rapping this. This is bad stuff.
Wait, no, read some of them.
Anti-LGBTQIA plus law outweighs Ghana's cathedral project.
I don't know what that means.
Unhappy
That's
with
not-
president's
yeah.
decision on death penalty and witchcraft bills.
Wait, what's the witchcraft? You gotta click that one. What's the witchcraft?
Got you. Mega
what?
6 Lotto partner Romanus Incomplete V to celebrate rib-cracking comedy in Ghana. The speaker said he would, within this week, deliver a statement to the House on the issue, after which the House could debate on the matter. The speaker made his remarks in the statement on the floor of Parliament after reading out to the House President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's letter. Speaker Bagman admitted that the president invited him to discuss the matter concerning the bills, saying, "When he raised this, I told him that I completely disagree with him and I gave him all my reasons." And the president said in the letter to Parliament and explained his decision not to assent to the Criminal Offences Bill 2023, the Criminal Offence Amendment Bill number 2 2023, and the Ghana Armed Force Amendment Bill 2023, citing financial implications for not assenting to the bill.
I think we got to skip forward to the witch part, the witchcraft part.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, all right.
Keep going.
It was bars. Like, I don't know why you went like Sugar Hill Gang flow.
I wonder
That's,
if
the best,
Zoom
that's actually the best
transcription.
flow. That's the best flow hip hop ever has come up with. That nursery rhyme shit. I love it.
Can we get like the Fabulous Breathe beat under the?
Criminalizes to the activities of witch doctors or witch finders entail substantial financial obligations on the consolidated fund and the other public funds of Ghana due to projected costs due to the imprisonment, sustenance, and health care for people who will be convicted under bills when they become law. Breath control, just unreal. I don't know what the actual witchcraft is. This is just literally a news story about a bill being passed, but there's nothing salacious.
Yeah.
Cool.
It sounds like you haven't scrolled down long enough to see what the witchcraft thing is, because you would, yeah.
Oh, I'm at the bottom.
Now you go. My rap part is done. I drop mic.
All right.
Yeah, Sharif, get his ass.
He won. I told y'all he won.
Yes, let's go. Okay, you have to admit to that on Twitter.
Undisputed freestyle champion of the world.
There we go, all the way from Canada.
All
We are
right.
gonna say when we promo this episode that he did beat you in a freestyle battle and that you waved the white flag.
Of course.
Yeah. Just heads up. Yeah.
Man, thank you for letting me have this. What a great way to end my year. Thank you, Sharif.
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to let you go, Sharif. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks so much for having me, for a fact.
Yeah, man. You've got a new EP out with Big Juss from CoFlow, right?
Yes. It's our official launch. Everybody listening, tune in, keep that, show love to that, support that DK. Bunch of stuff coming up. Staying busy. 2024 about to be lit.
Do you think the Taylor Swift collab is going to come out next year?
Not before the John Leguizamo.
Okay. That's the correct order of those.
It's probably the John come on, and then the tail end of that rollout, we'll get into the Taylor Swift. And it's go time.
Also more accidental action branch and shit. Yeah, not before the John Leguizamo. Yeah.
Get your golden suit ready, dog, for the Taylor Swift tour. We start the GoFundMe January 1st. We started at the top of the year.
Bet. Yo, let us know, man. I'll retweet the hell out of that shit.
It sounds like they'll have the budget for me for that.
Yeah.
We will raise awareness. This has been another edition of the Nersey Guide to Ethical Hating with Fatboi Sharif. I'm Drew, joined by Trey and Slava and producer Steel Tip Dove. And our theme music is by Craig S. Jenkins.